Alright guys, welcome back. It's been a while since I made a video. As you can see, the shop is now painted. Did pretty well. I used a Behr Pro Dryfall paint, and ideally you're supposed to use it, yeah, you can see there. Behr Pro Dryfall waterborne. But you're supposed to ideally use this in a 12-foot or higher, or actually, I'm sorry, 10-foot or higher ceiling. That way when it hits the ground, it dries and you can sweep it up. I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about here. So a couple places I missed masking, which is fine, you can clean that up. But I also missed right here. Not really missed, it just, when I was moving the ladder around and stuff, it blew up the tape and I didn't realize it. But the nice thing is this stuff comes up pretty easy. Since it's waterborne, you can see where I got some of it up right there, just trying to sweep it, but I swept some of it away. You can see there it's like dust. Yeah, you can see like right there it kind of rubs up, which is fine. This stuff will come up easy for the most part. It's on smooth concrete, but I'm going to get a hard bristle pack. I got some that I use for cleaning the house and stuff. You just pretty much throw it on either like an impact, not even I guess you could put it on an impact, like a 1/4-inch drive. You can put it on an impact, or you can put it on, I use just a normal, screwdriver, electric screwdriver. So I'm gonna have to go through here and pretty much put water down and aggressively hit all of this area. I even got some on the lift too, no big deal. I mean, it's a working shop, it is what it is. But I would like to get it off the concrete, which I think I can. There's a couple places like right here, you can see it came up, blew some into that area, which is fine, clean that up too. This will get cleaned up. The only thing that I can say that sucked about this paint, and I can kind of show you here in a second, I'll go to this corner. So when I sprayed this, I sprayed a nice thin layer and then overlapped about halfway like I would on a car. But I overlapped everything. When I was done, everything in here was completely black. There was no yellow whatsoever. I mean, for the most part, it's all black. But you can see where for some reason when I did half over and made it nice and light and then hit it heavy, it pulled away. This was completely black. I have a picture of this entire area black. So all of this, I'm not even sure why it did it, but either pulled away or just, I don't know if maybe the paint itself shrunk, when it heated up in here. Because I just left the AC off and I just let it get warm in here, and that's how it dried. So I don't know if maybe it had something to do with that. Maybe it got too hot too quick in here. But I mean, there's a couple spots, like there's a spot right there you can see. So I think, and then I painted all the channels too. The only thing I didn't paint were these rails for the door, but there's a little tiny spot you can see right there that's not painted, not painted down there, and this was all painted too. So I think it just, some spots, I mean, like right there you can see it got runny, and I don't know why. I mean, it was pretty warm in here when I shot. This was, like I said, all black, and like that almost looks wet still, but was all black. I think there's some things touching, like moss, touching it, but like all this was black. So I think I'm gonna have to go through here and either roll or just paintbrush some spots and clean it up. But I mean, that's like if you're looking for perfection. The only thing that's kind of nice, I painted all the way down the walls, and like I was telling you guys, there's gonna be plywood all the way across, and then all the way across on this side. So realistically, 8 foot and below, so from the top of the plywood down to the floor, I don't really have to worry about. This is just for me while I wait, because I don't know if I'm gonna want to do this right now or not. This is kind of what I was talking about. You can see where majority of it got hit. That was a little burr that I just literally picked off. Kind of like that. But majority of it got laid in. So I don't know why it did that or why it looks that way. Like I said, most of it got covered. I think it looks pretty good though. I'm pretty stoked about it. There's just a couple little places that, like, me being nitpicky, I suppose, I don't like. Like, I mean, this don't matter because, like I said, it's 8 foot down. But this corner specifically, yeah, it'll have to get redone because I do not like the look of that at all. Up there had to get redone. Not redone, I'm not gonna I put plastic down everywhere, and then that type of paper. The paper was easier than the plastic, to be honest with you, because you just rolled it out, taped it down, and that was it. This was all the plastic, and it was terrible, this stuff. So, but yeah, I think there's some yellow up there too, you can see, which I think a roller can get this pretty easy. So, but I mean, for the most part, it looks dope. I don't know if I should do a white wall or a very, very, very light gray, basically white almost. Because I think if I do gray here, gray car, gray building, I think that'd be too much gray. Maybe not, but I think it's just too much to have in here. So I figured, you know, if I'm gonna do it, I think white would look pretty dope in here. You know, brighten it up a little bit and just make it look clean. So I don't know. Tell me what you guys think I should do, either a light gray. I mean, I'm talking so much lighter than this, like super, super light. I can put up a picture of what I've generated on AI, but yeah, I think this will be pretty dope, all white or all gray. And then yeah, I mean, the rails are all black now, so it looks pretty clean in here. I enjoy it quite a bit. So but yeah, I just wanted to touch bases with you guys. Yeah, we got some winter plans. I'm gonna try and do some videos of rewiring the car and everything else that comes along with it, so you guys will see that. Stripping it pretty much down to nothing in terms of wire harness. But yeah, if you guys do this, I would recommend maybe either Behr this paint or checking out another paint. Home Depot isn't even close to me. It's like an hour and a half away. I had to go to Home Depot to get it. I ordered 3 at the beginning and it ended up taking 2 more. So kind of plan how you will. And actually on these arms, this is what I was going to show you guys too. So these arms I painted black too. That way when the plywood's on them, I mean, you can kind of see over there, but when the plywood's on them, the plywood would be white and then the arm would be black. And I thought that'd be a pretty cool little accent. But once again, these were all painted black. And then you can see it dried just barely, and then didn't cover some spots. There's one there, which you can roll those out pretty easy. I just gotta be careful with how much. I got like half a bucket of paint left, so I gotta be careful with how much I use because I don't want to go back up and drive an hour and a half and go get more, you know. So, but like here, this one has to get done because it's gonna be seen by the majority of everyone. But not done there, not done there, there, and then up at the top, and then here, it's just right there. So, I mean, I hit both sides. This side is probably the best side. I hit both sides with 2 heavy coats. First starting with, you know, a nice thin coat to coat everything. And then from there, you know, I did a heavy, 2 heavies afterwards. And most of it is done very well. I mean, I don't see, there's one imperfection, yeah, like right there. So I think like what it was is where you have these little ribs and stuff, pretty much I'd be spraying, you know, one way and then coming back another. Spraying one way and then coming back another. And I think when I was doing that, you know, if, like for example, this one is slightly angled this way. So if I sprayed this way, it was basically just spraying clean over, you know, a little crevice. And then when I come back, I would lay it on one side. So I don't know if it was something like that or what, because everything was coated twice in here. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being nitpicky. Some of these spots, like this one, you see right when you come in. If you look up, like, oh wow, fancy new paint, and that's the first thing I look at when I walk into the building. So that has to get done. And then over there, you can see, like, I mean, it's very obvious that it's not coated right, but yeah, I mean, I think you guys got the gist of it. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. I just want to touch bases and kind of give you guys a little bit of update about, you know, the shop and the paint and whatnot. I don't even know if I said anything I was going to paint, but yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned. We got a new ECU, fuel pump, all types of goods for the G8. That's gonna happen this winter. And then also with the new cradle. So we've got the cradle out there that's also gonna go in from a ZL1. So make sure you stay tuned. I appreciate you guys. Catch you later.
I only accept whatever's meant for me. We ain't going half, we going all the way. Stay 10 toes, gotta keep the fam close. Yeah, that's up, yeah we know. I've been riding, I've been rolling on this road for a long time. I've been out here getting it on my own for a long time. How you supposed to get it in this world if you don't try? If you want the greatness, it's gon' take you a long time. Overnight, don't happen overnight. If we mean success, it takes some grinding oversight. Got about 10 years in it, can't fake that with photo likes. Better not waste no time, young Montana, that world is mine. I got it in my palm, call it young, yeah, young Don. This beat I slide on, new crown what I try on. This shoulder she cry on, call me bro, he a python. When I go and buy mama a crib, call me icon. Look at all that I did now. Yeah, your little boy, ain't no little kid now. Celebrate it when you make it, now they say congratulations. I've been riding, I've been rolling on this road for a long time. I've been out here getting it on my own for a long time. How you supposed to get it in this world if you don't try? If you want the greatness, it's gon' take you a long time. I survived through the struggle, I survived, had to hustle. I survived, look at me, yeah, I'm alive. Yeah, that's right, we survived all the pain, we survived all the doubt, we survived. Yeah, baby, we alive, we alive. Too many claim they ghosts, that's a self-given title. I grew up in the jungle, all we know is survival. Them choppers, they be singing like a American Idol. How you saying you a God, but ain't write your own Bible? Ay, airline look plagiarized, hallelujah, we stayed alive. Paid dues and I paid my tithes, New York, my state of mind. On the island, 50 miles from Manhattan. Either you gon' die of hunger or your pockets start to fatten. Everybody tryna live the fast life, tryna live lavish. A Civic and Ferrari get stuck in the same traffic. Focus on your drive, I say all my prayers at night. It ain't easy, baby, like the Bee Gees, yeah, we stay alive. I've been riding, I've been rolling on this road for a long time. I've been out here getting it on my own for a long time. How you supposed to get it in this world if you don't try? If you want the greatness, it's gon' take you a long time. I survived through the struggle, I survived, had to hustle. I survived, look at me, yeah, I'm alive. Yeah, that's right, we survived all the pain, we survived all the doubt, we survived. Yeah, baby, we alive, we alive. If you were waiting for that sign,